Welcome to Everyday English Practice channel. I would be happy if you subscribe to our channel. In today's English lesson, whether you're a beginner or an intermediate English learner, this video is here to help you build your English skills for travel. English is a very useful language when you're traveling abroad, and knowing the right phrases can make your trip much more enjoyable and stress-free. In this video, we will focus on some of the most important phrases you'll need while traveling. These phrases will help you get around, ask for help, and communicate easily with locals. If you are planning a trip or just want to improve your English for future travels, this video is for you. Traveling to a foreign country can sometimes be a little bit intimidating, especially if you're not familiar with the local language. However, don't worry. With a few essential phrases, you'll be able to navigate airports, restaurants, transportation, and even ask for help if you get lost. By learning these phrases, you'll feel much more confident and prepared when you're out and about. So, let's start with the first phrase that will surely be helpful on your travels. How much does this cost? One of the first things you'll want to ask when you're shopping, at a market, or looking to buy something is the price. Asking, "How much does this cost?" is a simple and effective way to find out the price of an item. Whether you're at a souvenir shop or buying food from a street vendor, this phrase will help you easily communicate with the seller. Here's how you can use this phrase. Example: how much does this cost? It costs $10. In many places, the price might be shown on the item itself, but it's still useful to know how to ask. If you want to make sure you understand the price, you can follow up with, "Is this the final price? Can you give me a discount?" Learning how to talk about prices is important, so make sure to practice this phrase in different situations. Where is the nearest bathroom? When you're traveling, especially to a new country, knowing how to find a bathroom can be very important. This phrase is super useful when you need to ask someone where the bathroom is located. It's always good to know how to ask for basic necessities. The word bathroom may change in different countries. For example, in the UK, you may need to ask for the toilet instead of the bathroom, but you'll still be understood in most places. Example: "Excuse me, where is the nearest bathroom?" "It's on the left, near the exit." This phrase is short and simple, but it can save you a lot of time and frustration. Make sure to ask this phrase politely, and don't forget to thank the person when they help you. Sometimes, especially in public areas, people might direct you to a restroom that isn't easy to find. Be prepared to ask for clarification if needed. "Is it far from here? How do I get there from here? Can you help me?" Traveling in a foreign country might sometimes leave you feeling a bit confused, especially when you're trying to navigate new places. That's when this phrase comes in handy. "Can you help me?" is a polite way to ask for assistance. If you're lost, confused, or need help with directions, this phrase will be extremely useful. Example: "Can you help me? I'm lost." "Sure. Where are you trying to go?" This phrase can be used in various situations. It can be when you don't understand something, need directions, or simply want to ask someone if they can guide you to your destination. Don't hesitate to use this phrase. It's important to ask for help when you need it. People are often happy to assist you, especially if you're polite and respectful. "I'm looking for." When you're traveling, it's essential to be able to ask for specific places or things. If you need to find a restaurant, a hotel, or a tourist attraction, this phrase will help you. It's straightforward and simple, and you can use it in many situations. Example: I'm looking for the train station. It's 2 blocks ahead on the right. You can also ask for other places, like, I'm looking for a hotel nearby. Can you help me find a pharmacy? If you're not sure where to go, this is a great phrase to use. You can easily modify it to suit the situation. In busy cities, it's sometimes hard to find the right places, so using this phrase will save you time and help you get clear directions. How do I get to? Getting around can be tricky when you're in a new place, especially if you're not familiar with the local transportation system. Asking, how do I get to, is a perfect way to find your way to different locations, whether you're taking public transportation, walking, or using a taxi. Example, how do I get to the airport? Take the bus to the city center, then change to the metro. This phrase is essential for travel, especially when you're unsure about the best route to take. It can also be useful for asking about specific locations, such as, how do I get to the nearest subway station? What's the best way to get to the beach from here? By using this question, you'll be able to receive clear directions and understand how to get to your destination with ease. Do you speak English? In many places around the world, English is widely understood, but not everyone may speak it fluently. This is why it's important to know how to ask if someone speaks English. If you're not sure whether the person you're speaking to understands you, this simple question can help clarify the situation. Example, do you speak English? Yes, I speak a little English. If someone says they don't speak English, you can try using hand gestures or simple words in English to make yourself understood. Many people will try their best to help you, even if they don't speak the language perfectly. You can also learn a few phrases in the local language, which can make your interactions easier and more enjoyable. I would like to buy a ticket. When you're traveling, especially by bus, train, or plane, buying tickets is a common task. It's helpful to know how to ask for tickets in English so you can get the right one. This phrase can be used at ticket counters, kiosks, or when buying tickets online. Example, I would like to buy a ticket to the museum. 1 adult ticket, please. You can also use this phrase when you're at transportation hubs or tourist attractions. I would like to buy a ticket for the train to Paris. How much is a ticket to the city center? Being able to buy a ticket easily will help you move around and enjoy your trip without unnecessary stress. Can you recommend a good restaurant? Food is a big part of traveling, and trying local dishes can be one of the most exciting parts of your journey. If you're looking for a good place to eat, asking for a recommendation is a great way to find a local favorite. People are often happy to share their suggestions, and this phrase will help you find great restaurants. Example, can you recommend a good restaurant around here? Sure, there's a great Italian restaurant down the street. Asking locals for recommendations can also help you discover hidden gems that you might not find in travel guides or tourist areas. You can ask for specific types of food, such as, can you recommend a good place for breakfast? Is there a vegetarian restaurant nearby? Don't forget to thank the person for their help and enjoy the local flavors. What time does it open? When you're visiting attractions, museums, or shops, knowing the opening hours can be important. Asking, what time does it open? Is a simple way to find out when a place is available for visiting. Example, what time does the museum open? It opens at 9 a.m. This phrase is useful when planning your day. You can ask about closing times as well. What time does it close? Does the museum open on Sundays? Understanding the opening and closing hours will help you make the most of your time in a new city. I'm lost, can you help me? Sometimes, while traveling, you might find yourself in an unfamiliar area, and it's easy to get lost. This phrase will be incredibly useful in those situations. Don't worry if you don't know where you are, just ask for help. Example, I'm lost, can you help me? Of course, where are you trying to go? People are usually happy to assist you, and this phrase is a great way to ask for directions. You can follow up with, I'm trying to find my hotel. Can you show me on the map? It's always better to ask for help than to wander around aimlessly. Most people will be understanding and willing to guide you. As you can see, these essential phrases will help you navigate many situations when you're traveling. By practicing these phrases regularly, you'll become more confident in your ability to communicate in English while traveling. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't be afraid to use these phrases whenever you can. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. I hope this video helps you feel prepared for your next trip, and I wish you happy travels. Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe, share.